welcome back to my channel. This is a general reading for the month of April. Doing this a little bit different this month. Thank you as always for liking, sharing, subscribing. It truly helps my channel grow. When you guys leave me a comment and when you hit the like button, is just the way YouTube works. Unfortunately, but fortunately, I have the support of you guys, so thank you. I have had a friend who donated this daily healing. I will be using it. If you'd like to donate to my channel, leave good karma donations or even hit me up for a personal reading. That information is in the description box down below. So I've put the major arcanas, the swords, the cups, the wands, and the pentacles. So we're going to see mind, body, soul, and your material, along with where you are within the major arcana of your journey right now. And I will be clarifying using the Light Seers deck. I will not read these in reversal, but maybe with this deck, and this is a full deck. So let's begin, and let's see what major changes is coming up for Gemini at this time. Let's see, Gemini, there was a card in there that did not belong. I will just go ahead if nothing pops out, and I will just, okay, here we go. Quite a bit has popped out. So I was only reading two, but okay, let me just give you the energies that popped out. We have the Devil and we have Judgment. So this really is waking up and breaking yourself free from any attachments and any negativity that has been bondage and holding you back in Judgment. So sometimes when we are in a relationship with anybody else, whether it's family, whether it's love, whether it's our work, whether it's our thoughts, what happens is that relationship, if we're in judgment of it, right? If we are constantly judging it, that it's bad and it's negative, what that holds is that it holds a grip on you. It controls you, right? So what you are being asked to do is to release anything that is controlling you or you are trying to control. Because when we try to control outer circumstances, what it actually does, it ends up controlling us, right? So it's in the release of that. Judgment is that liberation, is freeing yourself and freeing others from judgment, freeing others of that attachment. It's the cutting of the cord, literally, is what this is. Because this is saying there's still some negative energies and attachments that you're in judgment about. So judgment is that wake-up call, is the liberation from the darkness, is the liberation from the fears, from anxieties, from addictions, from toxicity, from the things that hold us, again, bondage. As you're seeing, there's two people that are really bondage to one another due to whatever it is, right? So what happens with the judgment call, this is the wake-up call with Gabriel blowing the horn. It's asking you to wake up from the ashes of the dead, recognizing, what has held you back, what is still holding you back, what thoughts are you having, are you in fear, are you in attachments? Because when we don't release our attachments to that person, to that idea, to that thing, to that thought, then what it does, it has a hold on you. And then we go into judgment. That's when it's that vicious circle of the negativity of the old shit that keeps coming up and up and up. So we can transform that energy with these two cards. The other two cards that fell out, I was only going to be reading two, but let's go ahead and take these on. Once you have released that judgment, once you've come out of that devil energy, which is the negative, the thoughts, the self-sabotaging, your addictions, what other people are addicted to, other people's addictions towards us, the people that want to control us, when we want to control other people, it's blah, blah, the list goes on and on and on. Then we can free up our world. It's saying, to recognize the world that you are moving into. This is recognizing the masculine and the feminine, the light and the shadow aspect of life, of our journey. When you make an intent to move forward in life, you will be experiencing more light and dark. So when you recognize things that are controlling, things that are addictive, things that are obsessive, things that are negative, what you can do is transform that energy and recognize it and bring it into light. Because the darkness just needs light. The dark cannot stand the light. So what we want to do is bring light to the darkness. In that way, it's no longer a part of the world that we are living in, because the world is asking you to complete the old cycle. The world is asking you, things are coming to its completion, and soon there is movement forward. This movement forward is with everything you have gained. It's now going on a new experience. Don't think that your new experiences will not have light and dark. That is a part of life. Life is the yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine, the light, the dark. It's all of it. It's all our experiences. But when you go in life through a new world, this new world has now become what is become enlightened from the old world, from the things you have learned, from the completions that you have learned. Some of you could actually be moving. Some of you could be moving around the world. Some of you could be doing work that moves around the world. Some of you, because the Chariot is a card of movement, it's a card of victory, victory over the past, victory over having a new life. And the World card could be somebody who's worldly, somebody who likes to travel, someone who's now ready to come out of completion and now step into something new with the intent of learning everything that it is learned. The Chariot is in charge. It is victorious. Why? Because it's now moving forward into a whole new cycle. So let's see what it is in the mental body, and let's just see what's coming on, and I will just cut the deck. And yeah, so there's been a lot of bickering, a lot of fighting, a lot of things going back and forth here within the mental body, as I'm seeing some very verbal. So these energies here are very, very conflicting, whether it's you with other people, whether it's you within your own mind. And this is like you looking up to the heavens and asking for direction, asking for some kind of sign to come towards. The signs are coming, but they're still verbal. And whatever that's coming your way, you're to transmute that energy. You're just to sit with it, meditate. Don't let it control you. Don't let it come towards you, because when it does, and if you don't feed that thought, if you don't feed that person, if you don't get into the conflict cannot exist. It will dissipate, right? So it's telling you, you know, where are you within your own mind? Are you still in conflict with others? Are you feeling that you need this fight? Now, this falling within the mind, it's asking you to transform this energy by what? By rest, meditation, and transformation, by laying down the sword. It's like, I'm not going to engage in this with you. So when you learn not to engage in the fighting and the battle, what you're actually doing is that you're coming into conscious contact with the universal energy, your higher self. And this is what it's asking you to do, is to come into conscious contact, because you are coming out of, as I see with the devil and the world, a lot of conflicting energies, toxic energies that you need to cut out of your life. Not need, but it's a suggestion, right? You know, it's whatever that you are needing. The 5 of Cups. And then we have the 9 of Cups. Absolutely beautiful. And at the bottom, Ace of Cups. So, okay, so the 5 of Cups is the past. The 5 of Cups is, you know, normally in the, this is the after tarot, would be that there's 3 cups spilling, there's blood on it, and only 2 cups. In the after tarot is that she has learned, it's the after tarot, is that she can become playful with the old energies. The cat is a sign of independence. Orange color here is a color of the feminine, of the sacral energy. So this really is coming into oneness within yourself and recognizing there are other experiences for you to experience that are going to be much more fulfilling. So when we have a gaze on the past, but now we can look at it from a lighthearted place and not from a place of anger, not from a place of conflict. What we do is we free up the energy in the present moment, so we can recognize that there's other experiences, other cups to experience, whether it's 4 more relationships or a union of 2, right, with another person. Whether you want love or not, at some point this is here for you. So if this is love of yourself, love with another, after coming out as such attachment, such controlling energies, we free up ourselves. We go into a place of self-healing, self-love, and come into a place where our cup is flowing over. The 1111, the twin flame, the union of the 2 minds, of the 2 souls. And again, we're seeing that here with the 2 cups here. So, and this is, don't look at your past with regret, with anger, with pain, but actually look at it and ask yourself, become playful with the energy and ask yourself, you know, what wishes were fulfilled from that? So when we shift our thinking, then your so-called future will shift, because when you ask yourself, you know, what good did come from that? What light came from the past experiences? Now you can become playful with it and go towards your 9 of Cups. And then we have the Ace of Cups, which makes a 10 of Cups. And this is complete fulfillment, an offering of love, self-healing, new experiences. These new experiences are going to now bring the 9 cups. And these 9 cups are your desires, where you're leaving the 5 cups behind. But these 5 cups don't need to come into this energy, because with this energy, you want to bring in the love and the playfulness of it all, instead of the seriousness and the attachments and the bondage and the suffering and the detoxing and all of that can happen through a relationship, right? So great new love, great happiness, wishes, contentment, happiness after a time of battle, after a time of being stuck, after a time of attachment. Why? Because the universe was asking you to wake up and liberate yourself and see yourself as someone new, with the card of the Judgment. Then we do have, so with these 2 energies here, and that, okay, that wanted to come, so I'm going to take it. We have the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands is the prayer, the planting of the seeds of something that you're just waiting to come to its end. It's being resilient, it's fighting the beast, right? Once again, it's like fighting the devil. And this is saying, you know, it's time, it's okay, it's coming to its end, don't worry. So for some of you, this could be marriage. For some of you, this could be a sale of a property. For some of you, this could be a purchase of a property. For some of you, you're praying and you don't want to give up on, again, this has to do with celebration, union, home, family, property, anything of that nature, and it's all coming. So don't give up, you're almost there. And this is that prayer card that says, you know, I want to live a happy life, I want to give my cup, I want to overflow my cup, I want to love myself, I'm tired of fighting, blah blah blah, whatever your story is. And it's coming out of that story and not making your story. You're not your story. So you can start to celebrate happiness, celebrate love, and celebrate union. Again, 1111 on both cards. So you can be seeing the number 1111. And 1111 is a what? Is a call to awaken. So it's a call of awakening. And let's see within the material realm what is coming on here for you. And we will just take these 2 cards. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, 7. So 7 of Pentacles is continuously working on things. On your pentacles is like being very focused. And really, some of you could be like, why is it taking so long with the 9 of Pentacles? But don't, it's not, it's keep going. Because here we have the King of Pentacles. Whether this is somebody that is going to be coming in through your work, or through somebody that you meet, or somebody comes in and helps you with your work, or this can be your own energy where you become this king because of the work that you have been putting in things and taking these steps necessary in order to ask yourself what is true abundance. King of Pentacles is someone who's very fair, someone who's very grounded, kind, loving, generous, giving, and this person has made it for himself. This is somebody who worked very hard to get to where he's at. So this energy is right here for you. It's coming in for you, but it's asking you to continue to work on your pentacles and to work on yourself and not to give up. Let's see here with the Light Seers deck. 3 of Swords on the first card. With all these cards, again, I was only taking 2, but for you, these all came out. You're the only sign that these have come out for. So 3 of Swords, the pain, the agony of the bondage to people, to jobs, to ideas, to homes, to whatever that this is. It is the end of that. It's time for you to close this out, and it's coming to its closure. But first, it's not like waiting for that to close so you can be free. It's freeing yourself now from the bondage of the other so you can really integrate this and move forward. So it's not once this closes, once I'm away from this person, once this ends, once I get into another relationship, then ... That's not how it works. Because what you want to do is that you want to recognize what you are bondage to and your thoughts, beliefs, and the negativity that was holding you back, so you can liberate yourself in order to step into a new life now with great intent, moving forward with both the masculine and the feminine aspects of oneself. Wholeness. The next card that comes out for you, yeah, 10 of Cups in reverse. 10 of Cups, so there's a lot of family issues, a lot of bickering when it came to family. A lot of things that was not happy. Some of you may have left the family. Some of you may have divorced. Some of you maybe are having conflict within a family union. Some of you can be in conflict with wanting a family and not having a family. So it's going to be different for a lot of people. Depends who's watching and where you're at right now. Or some of you could be saying, where is my 10 of Cups? Whatever that may be for you, not for everybody. Is it about family? The Ace of Wands shows up here with the Ace of Cups, the 9 of Cups, and the 5. So it's time for you to really be the alchemist of your life, the fire and the water. So really igniting that passion within, creative pursuits, creative project, taking the opportunities to create from your heart. So when we're creating from our heart, the Nine of Cups comes, right? Because we're doing what we love and we love what we are doing. So this is great new passionate beginnings. This is stepping forward. This is taking the opportunity to make something really wonderful from the things of the past. So this is very creative. It's very passionate. It's sexual. It's sensual. It's heartfelt. It's from the heart. It's loving. It is all of it that is coming in here for you. The next card out is the card of the Star. The Star card comes out and says, okay, this is time for you to release that which you desire. It's a Aquarius card. It's a card of healing. It's a card of wishes fulfilled, divine timing, karma, cause and effect, things coming in divine timing, not your timing, but divine timing. But when you hang on to your dreams so tight, you're not allowing the universe to bring it for you. So this is saying, yes, you may be wishing for whether this is love, whether this is a sale of a property, whether this is purchasing your property, whether this is a great love, whether this is your passionate ideas, whatever that this is for you, it is talking about really recognizing that you hold that within you, but when you hang so tight, you're not allowing the universe to bring it in. It will always be in the future. So really bring in what is it that you desire now, and then release it and know that it's already here. Why? Because you can feel that it's already here. The last card out is the Death card. We have a lot of major arcanas in your reading. Death is the rebirth. So if there's some finances in, you know, if you had loss of finances, if there was a shortage of finances or stability or home, now it's going to be resurrected. There's a time for rebirth. So when things fall out, it's a cycle. So when we have a death of the old, so some things have to dissipate in order for new things to grow, as we're seeing here with the planting. So this is saying, yeah, some things may take you to put some work into really redefining your life and what is it that you want to bring in. So first there's the death of the old, and then you begin again. And as you work on yourself, that King of Pentacles happen, and I'm seeing the Ten of Pentacles. So this really is a death of the old, of the new, of the old ways of money, right? So if money has left, don't worry about it. It's going to be replenished. Nothing that is yours will be taken away from you. And the things that do get taken from you, it was because it was never yours to keep. We have the card of Strength at the bottom of the deck. This is Leo, so it's taming that lion within, living from your heart. So this is saying know when to roar and know when not to roar. What face are you wearing? 8 is the infinity. It's the ever going. There is like the beginning, the middle, and the end. Beginning, middle, end. Beginning, middle, end. It never stops. It's always a new adventure. It's always a new cycle. It's always a new lesson. It's always a new experiences. That's what life is. Life is about the experiences. So learn to flow with it from a place of confidence, from a place of self-esteem, from your heart. Tame the lion that is from within so you can move forward. And I'm going to pick you an angel oracle card. In the card, listen. So it says, quiet your mind, beloved one, and listen our gentle reassurance that everything has been taken care of. Stay in a quiet and receptive state without worrying about the exact nature of your desires. Where did I say that with the Star card? Manifestation. A quiet mind and body hears us quickly and clearly. This is our request to you. Listen. Absolutely. When you quiet the mind, you know, this happens. Let's close you out with the gift that a friend of mine gave me. And I'm so very grateful that she did that. It says, let love be your motivation for action. And the other one that came out, it says, work daily towards improving your mental health. Absolutely. I mean, it can't be any better. And these are the beautiful trees. And here you go. If you're not a subscriber, tap the button, leave me a comment, hit like, for it truly helps my channel grow. Until next time, sending you love and light. Namaste.